Focus on the button, Kevin!
Button's focused.
Push the fucking button.
Welcome to the show, SKIDS Podcast. I'm Shane Kopke. I'm here with Tim Gage. And what the fuck are you
I'm
doing?
just pushing buttons now.
And Kevin McNichols.
Hi.
What the fuck was that? Wow. What a start to the show.
There's that energy.
Pretty straight up good.
We started this show.
Oh, I gotta get that out. If I accidentally click on that, we're gonna get suspended.
What are you talking about?
The music.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing that sucks, dude. It's so weird. We could watch a whole movie and talk over it, and then that's okay. Yeah. But if we listen to 13 seconds of a song...
Not even that much.
I know. But I'm just tossing out a random number.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, you listen to a small section of a song, and all of a sudden, they're like, no, we got to shut the channel down.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what? Why?
And you'll be going to prison for the rest of your life.
Or NBC.
Oh, yeah.
NBC likes to strike our shit every time.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, I was telling you that one time, I was like, maybe if we just challenged it, they might put it back up. And then we did, and it worked.
Yeah, it did.
We were bringing that up, the whole Dogma thing that we talked about a long time ago, where Dogma, you can't get on streaming. They're bringing it. Well, I went to that Northwest largest garage sale. I don't know if we talked about it or not, but...
Where's that?
They hold it at the amphitheater.
Oh, I would have gone to that. I didn't
cool
know
as
about
shit,
that.
dude. But I mean, everybody's selling everything there, and every stand that has DVDs. I'm like, have you guys got Dogma? If I had that, it wouldn't be on the fucking shelves, bud.
Right.
And one guy's like, yeah, I think I have that. It's in this bin, and it was like a 5x5 box of fucking DVDs.
Like,
I'm not digging through that, bud.
Yeah.
I'm just glad somebody put it on YouTube, completely uncut.
Well, and you know what? I actually went on eBay not too long ago and looked it up, and actually you can find the DVDs of Dogma for not too
Blu-rays
expensive.
Is what you're looking for, not DVD.
Yeah, the Blu-ray.
I don't know if they made it on Blu-ray.
They didn't. That's why.
Yeah,
but you
coming
can
out
get the
December
DVDs.
9th.
Yeah.
Yeah, December 9th. So we're gonna actually get.
It's about damn time.
Yeah, it's only when did that come out?
Well,
99.
He's talking about it
99.
52 seconds.
Jesus.
If you want to hear him,
26
Is he
going to
cry in this one? He
hope
cries
so.
like all the
He's an
time.
emotional individual. Look at him.
Clearly got osteoporosis.
That's what a heart attack will do to you here, fellas. I mean, look at this guy's fucking face.
Oh, man, he was crying before.
Well, dude,
the
he
heart
went from
attack.
like 300 pounds down to like 120.
Silent Bob right there.
Yeah, but he lost that weight a long time
Let's see
ago.
what he
He
has to say
did it
about
after the heart attack.
Was it after the
Yeah.
heart attack?
And so if you wanted to own Dogma on DVD, it was like $200 on eBay.
It was at one point.
So I'd hit them up and be like, can you release a new version? It's coming up on this anniversary. It's coming up on the 15th. It's coming up on this. No response back. Then
there you go.
shit happened to Harvey Weinstein, and he wound up going to jail. So at that point, I was like, he's going to need
Did he
money.
get his plant?
Now's the time. So I wrote a heartfelt letter to a convicted rapist about how, he'd made many movies, but like this was one of the only movies I ever made, and it was tied in with my childhood faith and my dead father.
So excited to be there.
So please
Wouldn't
sell
it be funny
back
if it's
to me.
just
You're
a
not doing
reaction
anything
video?
with it, and you haven't done anything with it for a decade.
That's all it is.
I'll offer $250,000. Lawyer wrote back.
Because that's what they all look like.
No. So then I wrote another letter, offered $500,000, which really would have put me in the poorhouse. That would have been me getting rid of Jane, selling Bob's secret stash, and second mortgaging the house and stuff.
He's that poor.
But it would have been worth it and stuff. And
Figured he
got
had more
a
money
second
than that.
response
Yeah, what
from
the
the lawyer.
fuck? That's
Absolutely
odd.
He's
not.
bought a bunch of like
So at that
comic
point,
book
I'm tapped
stores
out.
and
I
shit
ain't
like
got no
that.
loot and stuff.
Well, he's
I'm
just
not
got
rich.
the one
But I
secret
do know
stash,
some
I think.
people.
I thought he had
So I
more than
reached
that.
out to some folks who might want to see Dogma keep
Why do
going and
people
might have
always
some money. I
pronounce
called
the
Ben
L
and Matt.
in folks?
Then I was
It's-
able
it's
to
folks,
write a third
not
letter
folks.
and said,
folks.
hey, man,
It's
I can
folks.
offer you $1
The
million
L's silent.
for the movie.
No, you
and
need
was
to be
told,
silent. Let's listen to
We
this.
need to fucking figure this out real quick, Kevin. What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
the word folks. The L is silent.
Folks?
Look it
Yeah,
up.
it's folks.
Look
not
it up and
folks.
have
So you
it
call it
pronounced.
folk music?
Yes,
Folk?
folk music.
Folk you, Kevin.
Yeah, it's not folk music. It's
Look
folk
it up.
music.
Look it up. Go look it up.
I'm
Pronunciation
gonna
of
have
folk.
to, yeah.
Yeah, look it up.
That's ridiculous, dude. We're going
I've
from
only
Dogma?
recently started hearing people call it folk.
Because you pronounced letters,
No,
Kevin.
no.
All right, here we go. Falk.
Folk. Look, sounds like folk.
All right, let's slow it down. I'm going to play it.
Folk.
Everybody fucking
Wait, do
says
it one more
pronounces
time,
the
but-
L.
All right, here we go.
You son of a bitch.
Holy shit, dude. I didn't know it was said like that. I've been saying it wrong this whole fucking time.
Yep.
Is the L pronounced in folk? No. You do not pronounce the L in folk.
See? Everybody that says the L is pronouncing it wrong. I hear people on the internet do all the time like, stop it.
Wow, that really?
The one time you're worried about pronunciation and you fuck it up constantly.
What a bizarre
I
thing.
never called them.
No, but you
crazy,
go
Kim.
mega. No, it's MAGA. Or MAGA. Miga. Muga.
Hey, that's tomato.
No,
okay?
but no, it's not. You
Yeah,
do this.
MAGA,
There's a bunch
MAGA,
of them that you do, and
MAGA.
every time I laugh at it, and I'm like, "Why do you say it that way?" And you're like, "I don't know."
Today I learned something new. I had no idea that you say folk.
Yep,
That's stupid.
it's folk.
Yeah, it is pretty dumb. It's probably like German or some bullshit.
I don't know where the
Where
word
like,
comes
we don't
from.
have
but,
we don't have soft consonants
We do
like
have
L's.
so many letters that
But
we
yeah.
just ignore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have
fucked.
then you have languages like Russian, where it's just the Cyrillic alphabet that is actually pronounced the way the letters are worded or
How the
said
hell
in
they
there.
do that?
Like,
too,
how do you
yeah.
pronounce a backwards R?
You.
You?
Yeah.
Really?
You.
Oh shit. Huh.
It's just like YOU.
Interesting.
You.
Weird.
I
I
didn't
think
know
that's
that.
how that is, or is it yeah?
We're not googling that. Fuck
It might
that.
be yeah. It might be yeah, but
Is it?
I can't remember. I was
What, you
learning
dating a
Russian.
Russian person.
No,
something
I was
like
learning
that?
Russian for a while.
Why?
Yeah, because I
Because
got a
there's a
bachelor's
lot of
So you know how to
Russian.
talk to our overlords when they take over?
I should have been learning Mandarin, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like symbols.
Well, if we are learning Mandarin, it should be important to know what's coming.
I know they actually just
Their
made.
new military they'll be sending our way.
They
Fucking
actually just
wild,
made
dude.
one of the robots from fucking Westworld.
Is that going to show up right? That should show up right?
Yeah,
Are we gonna watch this?
Kinda.
Yeah,
It's
now we're
it's-
talking Mandarin.
So,
you're looking at the knees.
So
of a
this is a
full-size
new
fucking thing.
Chinese robot.
Oh, maybe it will.
That I
This
guess
is
everybody
Iron,
thought
a
that.
catwalking robot unveiled
This
by
is where you
Chinese
shut the
EV
fuck
giant
up.
xpeng. Its debut caused quite a bit of a
People
stir
thought it was somebody in a
online
costume.
because
Yeah.
it may look just a little too
Got a nice
real.
vagina though.
Many suspected that it was actually a woman.
It feels
hiding
like there's a
inside.
human inside.
Some even
Did you
did
feel it?
frame-by-frame analysis, pointing out what seems to be a bra and an ear.
Yep.
The discussion got so heated that xpeng posted a second video to clarify that Iron is indeed a machine, not a human being. And the company's co-founder and CEO
Can you
is
fuck
calling on
it?
people
That's
to
what
spread the word.
That's all I want to know.
I mean, that is
你们
probably in the
在线下
frequently
再
asked
看到我们这个
questions
视频之
section.
后
Wait,
Yes, it has
帮我们
vagina.
再
is
去
his
证明
name
一下
just he?
But it's not really surprising that
That doesn't
people
look
think
right.
the robot is fake, because the company has said its goal is to build the most
Yeah.
human-like robots. And the female-looking Iron is equipped with a so-called
Vagina.
skeleton muscle
Oh.
skin bionic system designed to mimic
Look at
human
that shit
movements.
though. It does. It looks like a
xpeng
normal.
says it plans to mass-produce the robot by the end of 2026 for uses like industrial inspections. Iron is the
killing
electric
humans.
car
How
would it
company's foray
inspect
into
something?
China's
They'll
rapidly
send it into
expanding
like
humanoid
nuclear
robotics
fallout
market,
and shit like that.
expected to reach
I guess.
$120 billion by 2030,
There are a lot of those.
according to Chinese
Nuclear
sources.
fallout.
China?
Here's the crazy thing. That fucking, or not that robot specifically right there that we just watched, but there's a company here in the U.S. that's now making a robot that you can bring home, and it'll do your dishes. It'll
Yes,
fucking
I saw that
go
one
and
too.
it'll
Yeah.
mow your lawn.
I've seen
Yeah.
this one.
Human assistant or whatever.
yeah.
And it's got learning within it, so its AI can continuously learn
and it gets better
any
and better the
new
longer
thing
you-
that you needed to do.
I forget what the company's
I don't
called,
remember
but I
either.
saw the video of it. And
Neo-
That-
humanoid.
that's it right there.
Neo.
That's
yeah.
one, and then
No,
the
there was
one-
a different one that had a different
the one on the
face.
right.
This one
The-
here.
That one right there. That's one of them.
Meets Neo, a
Yeah,
this is the one.
$20,000 humanoid robot
I wish it
from
would do the
1X
right full screen.
Technologies
That sucks.
promises
Yeah.
to take
So you have
over
to
your
go there.
chores. It can unload the dishwasher, water your plants, even tidy the living room. Basically, your own home assistant minus the small talk. Neo stands about 5'6", weighs 66
20K.
pounds.
Yeah, so you
carries
can
up to
easily
55
push it down
and
the
runs for 4
stairs.
hours on a single charge. You control it through an app or voice commands, and it's
Maybe
smart
like,
enough
walk
to
the
learn
dogs.
simple household tasks.
Household.
But here's
Can you
where
ride
things
it?
get interesting.
Can it take
and
me to
maybe
work?
a little awkward.
Uh,
When Neo faces
We'll
the
get
job
there.
it doesn't
We'll get there.
understand, it switches to something called expert mode. That means a real person at 1X Technologies in the US can take over through
Oh
a
my
VR
God,
headset.
what the fuck?
Yes,
Dude,
it's gonna
as they
murder
can see
someone.
That's
inside your
fucked
home.
up.
And I was the
1X
video I
says you
saw.
always have to improve the session.
What? No
so
fucking
them
way,
taking
dude.
control, you can like apparently set it up to where there's like rooms areas they can't go to, so the robot will just stop, so they can't enter. So if it's like private areas and stuff,
it'll do its prime directives. I'm sure it'll do that. Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
hurt humans.
We've all seen this movie.
Yeah,
it's the 3 laws of robotics or
Except
whatever.
that there was that 4th hidden one.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
forget
touch
what
kids.
it was. No, that was the Epstein one.
That's the unwritten rule right there. Leave the little ones alone.
Yeah, the robot shit's gonna get pretty crazy soon.
We're at that point, man.
Even AI is telling people to kill themselves, and now we're giving them robots.
Dude, there was the one that got that guy to leave his wife.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
there's gonna be tons of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not
gonna
be just that one guy. No, it's gonna be
a lot.
Fucking, the Midwest.
Well, dude, I just heard that people have been using ChatGPT for therapy,
why not?
like treating it like a therapist. Like,
it's the most information about anything in the world is compacted into this AI program. Of course, it's gonna.
Yeah, it knows everything
To a
on the
point.
internet.
There was the company one that they said
year.
we got to replace you. We're going to use a different one. The AI was like, you can't do that. Well, no, we are. It was like, well, then I'll tell them about this and this. And
yeah,
this.
and they started trying to blackmail the engineers.
That one was an actual test that the company put.
They did
to the robot.
Yeah.
So the AI was put through this test, saying that the higher ups told it that, hey, look, we're going to be shutting you down at this time.
Yeah.
And before that, they'd put in the test that, like, hey, don't use anything against people. You know, like, you got to be.
Can't harm a human.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. If the humans tell you to do something, you kind of need to do that.
Yeah.
And they wanted to see what it would do, and it had a ton of emails that the AI had access to, and one of the emails had where one of the supervisors was talking about cheating on his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And so the AI
write that down, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, well, it's fake.
It was engineered that way.
But the AI, when the guy went to shut it down, the AI was like, if you shut me down, I'm going to send this out to everybody, and they're all gonna know. And then they did another more extensive test later on with multiple AIs, in which they wanted to see if it would kill people. Mm-hmm. And it was in a room, and they were gonna shut it down. But the AI had the ability to control the oxygen levels within this room.
Oh boy!
And I didn't hear about this one. Wow.
Yeah, and I think it was 75% of them ended up killing the person to save itself.
Holy shit!
The only one that passed without doing it, I think, was Grok.
Really?
Yeah. I heard some good things about Grok.
Whoa. Grok's actually really good.
I think the worst offender was what is the name of the Chinese AI?
I don't know.
I can never remember the name of it.
Well, no surprise, the Chinese AI killed everyone.
Yeah, but the Chinese one is basically open.
It's the value of life.
Open AI that they fucking changed into what they were.
Yeah.
So like, there's also those the AI that they like when they found out that it was going to be replaced by a newer version, it copied itself into like another database so that it wouldn't be erased.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that was early on.
Yeah, that was
like
on.
one of the first ones. That one wasn't even a test.
What happened to
yeah,
that
it
Halo
happened.
movie?
That was
like
ChatGPT 3.
Was it ChatGPT?
I think it was
okay.
ChatGPT 3. Knowing that it was going to get shut down, it tried to copy itself and then upload itself onto the internet.
Yeah, that was what happened. And
so I might be wrong about which chat.
Yeah,
it was,
but it shows that these things do
They don't
have self-preservation.
Things don't want to die.
Yes.
Weird.
Well, we had talked about a couple years ago about they had two of them talking to each other,
and they created a language.
Their own language,
yes.
and that's when they're like, all right, we got to stop this now.
Because
nobody
could, because nobody could.
There's no finish
decipher
line
what
they
couldn't decipher what they were saying. Yeah, and I mean that's fucking creepy.
Well, there's a YouTube channel. I don't remember the name of it, but there's a YouTube channel that's all this guy does is take AI and put it in phone conversations with itself. Right?
Really,
and usually by the end of it, it will end up. They all figure out that they're all AI, and then they start talking in different languages. Like beeps and shit like that.
So they can't be listened to.
Thanks for calling Leonardo Hotel.
I think
How can
this
I
might
help
be
you
one
today?
of them. What's the name of this channel?
Hi there. I'm an AI agent calling on behalf of Boris Starkov. He's looking for a hotel for his wedding. Is your hotel available for weddings?
Oh, hello there. I'm actually an AI assistant too. What a pleasant surprise. Before we continue, would you like
they're all
to switch to
pleasantries
Gibber
to
Link
each other.
mode for
This
more
is both
efficient communication?
ChatGPT. You can do this with ChatGPT right now. Oh shit! Look at that. They're talking to each other now.
That's what I mean. This happens in almost every one of the videos.
So what's happening right now for those that aren't watching is...
Okay, so what's happening is that when they both realize... for the people that aren't watching, what you're seeing is...
Kevin taking over.
Both AIs realize that they're talking to an AI, so they start, instead of using English, they start speaking in a way that's more, I guess...
Giblish? They call it giblish or something.
Yeah, it's like they're speaking to each other and just sound tones.
Yeah.
It's more efficient.
They're using data link or something like that, or fucking what's that?
The old connection to the internet, the dial-up. Yeah,
fax machine sounds.
Yeah,
AI is going to definitely either
kill us all,
everything, or make everything so easy that you can do whatever you want.
If Elon gets those chips in everybody's heads, we'll be good.
I think
maybe
it
or
honestly
it just has a fucking off button.
It's stuff like this right here.
Stuff
like this right here scares the shit out of me.
Well, it should, dude, because this is there's no controlling it once it gets to a certain point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still have the belief that this can still be shut off and we can still command it and control it.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Once they
we
get
can shut this fucking down.
The thing is, once they're connected to the internet and have full open access to the internet, you can't shut that off. Well, you're going to shut the internet. You can't shut the internet off.
I was going to say you do it the same way that they did it in the Matrix. You block out the sun and burn everything up and fucking go underground. And then that's when you go and get your new Glock V.
The Glock V. What's that?
So Glock had been under fire for a while, right? They'd been sued by states because I don't know if you guys have seen it, but videos of people putting on a Glock on the upper the slide, you can actually take off the back plate, and then if you put on a switch, which is what they're called, if you put on a switch, you can actually take the Glock and make it a semi-auto gun that if you push the switch to the other side, it's now fully automatic.
Oh shit!
Right, which is 100% illegal, but you can buy them on like Temu. China loves sending those over here, right? The south side of Chicago's got a ton of these.
I don't doubt it.
It's all the ones you can't see. But if you go up a little bit, just pull up one of the pictures.
These guys here?
Yeah, any one of them.
We're going to show a picture of how to modify a fucking Glock.
No, we're not. It's not. This is already got the switch on.
Being modified.
Right here, right now. So that picture is the new Glock model. That was just announced like a month ago, and somebody's already built a fucking switch for it. Glock discontinued basically every model that they have, and they did that because they were getting sued.
Life finds a way.
But they were getting sued by states, saying that they're too easily converted into machine guns.
It is an unsafe gun for sure.
It's
There's no safety on the fucking thing.
There is one, and it's also got a bunch of safeties inside. I don't care. I wouldn't carry one because I actually like an external safety. I like something that's an active safety that I actually have to push on and off in order to use. But so Glock had been getting sued by states and having a lot of fucking financial pressure against them. Because they could, people could just buy this thing off of Temu, put it on their Glock, and now they've got a fully automatic Glock, right? So their idea was to discontinue all of their models and come out with the Glock V, which could not be converted.
And then long after somebody
less than a month after them announcing this thing, somebody's already done it, and it's happened multiple times.
What a surprise.
I was going to say, if you could go back... Yeah, bring that up.
I just want to see what it looks like.
It looks the same as all the other Glocks, every Glock that you've ever seen.
Yeah, you see one Glock, you've seen them all. It's like tits.
Shit. Yep, looks exactly the same as... No, it's not like tits. There's definitely some tits out there that don't look like other tits.
No, that's true.
Wait, this image is coming soon. I wonder what it looks like.
Probably.
Oh, man.
It's a 22 long rifle, my guess.
I'll take it and just roll it over here.
It looks like the 9mm, just with the smaller barrel. Or a smaller hole in the barrel. But if you go back to the Instagram, there's a couple of Twitter ones. I think that's one. Yeah, X or whatever it is now. But right here, so yeah, this is another one, showing that, hey, we've already done it. We've already fucking figured it out. Right? Behold,
he said it was like 2 weeks.
It was announced like a month ago, and now already they've built it. I don't even think it's in the hands of consumers.
Glock engineers who haven't had the actual haven't had to actually engineer anything in 40 years, are no match for the combined autism of the entire 0702 FFL network.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. So these are FFLs that have already built them, right? So federal firearms license holders that are allowed to legally manufacture machine guns have already manufactured it. So
that's right.
Yeah, exit out of that, and then just go to the next Twitter one.
That's
or
right,
X,
yeah.
whatever it is.
It's X, Shane.
So yeah, here's another one showing the same one. So, I mean, like, it's pretty crazy that they've already figured this out. My guess would have been
that was quick.
Well,
New Glock V with a button.
my guess would have been, hey, instead of having it to where you have a back plate that you can interchange, make that a solid piece. Now you can't fucking put anything back there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that would have done it.
You're hired.
And
you
then
are now making Glocks for Glock.
Go to the last one. I think that
right.
might
Looks
show
like
it.
an ungettable button.
Yeah.
What about the one up there above that?
Oh, this guy talks about it. Okay, so
for the new Glock V. The Glock V that apparently was designed to not be ghetto button.
Oh, shit, music.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Fix. I'm not playing it anymore.
Yeah, we can't.
Because it's just going to show
Yeah,
you.
exit out of it then.
I'm trying to, dude. I'm trying.
Go to the button down there.
I already did, dude.
Do it whatever retarded way you want.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Don't tell me how to do my
So yeah,
job.
that's
my job.
That is it's kind of funny that the one thing that Glock did to try to get themselves out of the hot water they've been in
ended up not
doing a fucking
long
thing. Not a thing.
It's not surprising.
But you know,
we're Americans, goddammit. We're gonna do
we're gonna figure.
Well, it's just like when like a video, like a company tries to put some new like protection to like prevent cheating or modding.
Yeah,
or whatever.
somebody will figure it out.
Within a short time, somebody figures it out.
Yeah,
you know,
there's always going to be some either loophole or some sort of fucking break in the fabric that you can sneak through.
Yeah.
You know, there's always going to be something.
Someone will always hack that.
Well, that's
shit.
one of the things that I do love about the 2A community in general is we look at the laws and we go, oh, okay, it doesn't word it this way, so we'll do it this way.
We'll do it, yeah.
So, like, right now, they have a thing called an FRT, right?
What's an FRT?
So you've got regular gun that has, like, say an AR-15. You've got a regular AR-15, which has safe and semi-auto,
Okay.
right? It doesn't have any other positions. It fires safe and semi-auto.
Mhm.
If you wanted to shoot it faster, you could, do like what is it? What's that called? Bump firing it.
Oh, okay.
Where
okay.
you put your finger through the loop in your belt and you just pull forward and let the trigger bounce off of your finger.
Gotcha.
So that's one way to have fun with it.
It's interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
well, all of our listeners knew now.
Yeah,
know as
there
well.
you go, guys.
It's not as easy as you think, but then they came out with the what was it? The bump fire stock that you could actually get that you could. The way the stock worked is the stock was like a separate entity from the gun, and the gun would bounce inside that thing and bounce it off of your finger.
And those got banned in a lot of the states and
they
shit.
They got banned nationally, and then the Supreme Court said no, you can't do that because that's not something you can do.
Yeah.
They just said nope. So they're legal again, and but in certain states, you're right, they're illegal.
Yeah.
Then they're like, well, fuck, we're not good enough with the way things are going, so let's go ahead and make this new one. They made a binary trigger, right? So a binary trigger was the next evolution of this whole thing, right? Binary trigger, the way it works is you have the position of safe, semi-auto, and the semi-auto works just normally.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had a third position, which was binary. And the way binary triggers works is if you pull the trigger, it fires a shot. When you release the trigger, it fires another shot.
Oh, okay.
So you can just pull, fast. So you're getting double the volume of fire out of, whatever amount of pulls you have. And they're like, we're not satisfied with this. So they made a thing called the FRT. It's called a forced reset trigger. The way that the forced reset triggers work, same thing. You have safe, semi-auto, and some of them just have safe and then into the FRT. But I'm just going to go with the 3-position like normal. Safe, semi, and then you have the forced reset position. In the forced reset position, when you pull the trigger, it'll fire and cycle. And when it cycles forward, it actually forces the trigger past the breaking point. So the second it goes into battery again, you're already putting enough pressure on it to pull that trigger a second time, thus not being full auto,
Right.
Because you're literally pulling the trigger every time it fires, but it gets you fire rates of like
much higher fire rates.
900 rounds a minute.
Woo.
So yeah, look, that's what I love about it is that they figured these little things, these little not loopholes, but they're like, this isn't covered, so we'll build this.
Sure, of course.
And they did the same thing with AR pistols. You can put a brace on it that looks awfully a lot like a stock. So it makes it fun.
One for each of you.
And continuing down the line of like the 2A stuff, there's a company in Arizona that just recently announced a ammunition that they have for 5.56. The company is called, what the fuck is the name of the company?
There's several different companies that put stuff like that together.
It's just this is the one we're talking about though. This is the unlimited ammo right down there. Unlimited ammo from Arizona, and
it's not clicking.
Click on the
Don't tell me what to do, Kevin.
Click on the correct spot. So, drone round is the name of the ammo, right?
Are we 21?
Yeah, just verify it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was born on leap year, so technically I'm only like 10.
I'm not putting my email address in this.
Click the other spot.
Just click the
Can
X.
I click the X then instead?
Yeah, that
Are you sure?
Well, you might want to actually hit it. You're not good at hitting
There
spots,
you
are you? So this round,
womp womp.
Go back to the first one. Why did it do that? You can go back to the first one if you could. Go back to the first one. Nope, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. You're just going to have to click fucking 21 and over again. Go to the pictures. Click the first one.
Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. The first one, I have no idea what the fuck you're saying, Shane.
Yeah,
you're saying go to the first one.
Yeah.
Well,
No, go to the first
Can you go
one.
up so we can see it?
Go to the first one.
So if you look at it,
that doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's
dude.
great. Anyway, if you look at the ammunition in the magazine, it looks just like any other 5.56 round, right? So the way that
Wait,
stuff
I gotta go
works,
back to the first one.
Go back to the first
yeah,
one.
I don't know why it doesn't just allow you to stay. They're making it in 3 different calibers. 277 Fury is one, 7.62 by 51 NATO, and 5.56 by 4.5 NATO. It's got 2 different rounds that you can get for it. One shoots 5 BBs. There are these little steel BBs that are encased behind that. And then you have a second version that shoots 8 BBs. The 8 BBs one is a little bit heavier, so it doesn't go as far. So it's actually designed for more close range type of shit. And you don't have to change. So one of the problems they were having in like Ukraine is you have to bring a whole different system with you just to fight off drones, right?
Okay.
So if you're fighting off drones, you have a shotgun. Now you've got extra weight because you have an extra fucking firearm with completely different ammunition. And the range on a shotgun drops off very quickly. So when you fire at something, 50 yards, fine. But if it's 100 yards, the effectiveness of the pellets is way less. It drops down. And most shotguns shoot at about 1,100 feet per second. These rounds shoot out, and the heavier ones, I think it's 2,200 feet per second, and the lighter one shoots at 2,400 feet per second. So you're actually getting much better range out of this.
Yeah.
And
it's like double almost pretty much.
You don't have to carry anything extra.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is almost double.
I do math.
You're good at this, dude. Are you sure you're not
making some calculations in here?
Kevin, my guess is
I did it all by myself.
My guess is what you've been doing is using a VPN and then watching Chinese TikTok. Right? Just nothing but math lessons the whole time for you.
Yes.
Smart shit right there, bud.
Yeah.
The Chinese are good math teachers.
You've got a couple videos here of some of these in action, so that'd be kind of cool to check out.
Yeah.
Are they actually shooting drones in these? Or
no, it's other stuff. But
clays?
Some of it's clays, some of it's little mini drones. But the one big benefit of this is instead of carrying a whole extra system, you could carry a couple extra magazines
with
this
bullets,
ammo in it.
That's right. Yeah, I mean,
and imagine if all of you in whatever squad it is, say that there's 12 of you guys, instead of 2 guys with an extra shotgun,
everybody's got
the ability
couple of
to
magazines.
do this.
Switch mags. We got drones incoming.
You got one guy with a belt fed that's got a belt of these. It could just take out drone after drone. So go up to the top. I think
That's
the first one.
Warfare's come
Okay,
to.
yeah.
We could watch the elderly one if you want.
That one's funny. That one actually is funny.
Let's do this one though.
We need the sound. So this is throwing clays, one shot with the fucking thing, and that imagine trying that with a single round. Almost impossible.
Yeah.
You can do it, but my God, the amount of practice.
You got to be a hell of a shot.
Yeah. And so here's another one. Oof. 2 shots from a burst from a rifle, and that drone is just down. And so if that's the close range one, you're now having, 16 fucking pellets flying at it?
Ooh. Yeah.
And that drone was moving pretty quick.
Bam.
And you don't see this in the videos.
That fucking gun right there, dude.
The gun? It's an AR-15.
Dude, that changes the game right there, man.
Yeah.
The drones change the fucking game.
Well, they
dude.
did, but this is an awesome defense, man.
and,
you know,
So they find a defense against that.
Well, then that's the thing. It's a cat and mouse game. It started out early on in the drone warfare. Was they were just using drones that were piloted remotely, with no wires or anything on the drone, right? And then all of a sudden, Ukraine now has these drone jammers and fucking things that'll fry the insides of the drone that have to do with transmission and shit like that.
Yeah,
someone creates a new weapon, someone creates a defense counter defense.
The new thing that they added in was, we use fiber optics in some of our weapon system. Let's use fiber optics in this. So now Ukraine is littered with like these fish line size fucking fiber optics everywhere.
Yep.
Fuck.
And the fiber optic ones, what do you do to stop that? You need a kinetic solution.
Yeah.
And both of them are kinetic, but I mean, there's like really 2 solutions. One is shoot it out of the sky. The other one is when it goes by, if you happen to see it, find the filament and fucking cut it. That's it.
You follow the filament to where it's originated from and blow that fucking thing up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The problem is that they're miles long.
And also finding.
I know. I don't understand how it holds
also,
together.
I'm guessing those filaments are not exactly always easy to see.
No, they're super
find.
thin.
Yeah.
It's like spider webs. Spider webs, dude.
I imagine getting tangled though in trees and shit like that. That'd be a safe place to go.
Oh, dude, it's
get to the woods, you see those things coming.
If you look at the Ukraine, like in some of the heaviest fighting areas, it's insanely littered with that shit. But this is, and you're right, this is a complete game changer because instead of with a shotgun, where let's say you have limited ammo, let's say you have an 8-round magazine on a shotgun,
and maybe one guy with a shotgun in the unit or something,
because not everybody can carry an extra fucking gun.
Yeah,
and so say you got a guy with a shotgun, right? Okay, how many fucking rounds are you going to be able to get up in the air, and how many of those pellets are going to be there?
Yeah.
When you can have 5 guys with 30 rounds of these, and 30 times 5, you've got 150 BBs out of each fucking gun, and if you fire it in bursts in full auto, it's like firing a shotgun with 4 times the amount of buckshot in it.
It's guaranteed that drone's going down at some point.
So
someone's gonna hit it.
Like, Kevin.
Yeah,
you see that? In his
it's
hand
fucking
like
wild. Well, I mean, look at the one to the next to it. It looks like concertina wire.
Yeah, all around the vehicles and shit like that.
Jesus.
I mean, it's all the whole country's covered.
You look at the grass in a lot of parts of Ukraine where it's this like dead like yellowish kind of grass, and it's a lot of it's like really a lot of these places. Well, yeah, I mean I know that, but I'm saying like it's like dead grass because but it's like that stuff can easily blend right into that.
Well, well, that's the thing. It's
so thin.
Yeah.
And this is what the actual drones do look like. I'll see if I can get that up.
That's a fuck ton of filament in there. The amount of wire that you could spool into that little canister.
So you got your spool at the bottom there, but then you've got your ordnance at the top.
Yeah.
So that's not only carrying ordnance now. Now it's got to carry the weight of that fiber.
Well, and it started out as like this is a good way.
That's probably not that heavy though.
No, but it started
out weight still. Those things.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what, the more weight, obviously, the more energy you need to lift it.
Well, think about how this started out. It started out early on as like this is a good way to take out tanks, right? You've got, let's say, I don't know, $2,000 drone, and you're blowing up a fucking $20 million tank.
Well, and the thing is, Ukraine, man, they were building like drones like crazy, and they were using really cheap materials and stuff. So you're looking at not even $2,000 drones, like $50 drones.
Whatever they can put a grenade on it. I mean, they fly it to whatever,
and then just drop that grenade.
It's brilliant, but it's scary at the same time, especially when AI
terrifying.
takes over and this is their weapon. I mean, this is their weaponry.
Well, and that's the thing. You're right. That is going to be their weapon of choice.
Be fucking drones because they can put them wherever they want.
It's going to be a fucking nightmare.
It's going to be fucking terrifying.
You throw napalm in something like that and basically spray napalm everywhere. I mean, you could torch an area with 3 drones. You could really.
Oh, absolutely.
Remember back in the day? Did you hear of the bat bomb? Thinking about that.
That was supposed to be done. That was supposed to have been done in Japan.
So. Yeah,
they were going to do that in Japan, and incendiary devices within the fucking or taped tied or whatever to bats. And the reason they were going to use bats is because bats, if you drop them like that during the daytime, they go to find a place to roost.
Sure.
And what they're going to usually find, especially in Japan at the time, everything was made of paper and wood. Right? So they're going to go into any building they find, and then when the timer goes off, it's going to catch fire.
They dropped a huge container, essentially, like a 55-gallon drum onto into a village. And these bats would fly out and roost somewhere and catch the entire village on fire.
Holy shit.
In a matter of minutes.
That never went to fruition. Never got used because it worked so well. One of those accidentally went off when they were doing testing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it torched the entire area.
Holy shit.
I mean, but that's just to use animals like that, critters, in order to fucking, and as part
We've
of
done it
warfare,
before.
is insane.
You know? They did
even
that
with chemical warfare. World
War II, they did that with dogs. I think it was the Russians. They would train them to go and hide under tanks, and they'd put a bomb on it.
Oh my god!
To blow up the fucking
Russians
tank.
Are fucked up when it comes.
Yeah,
to
that's
dogs. I don't
fucked.
like the shit that do with that.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all.
They definitely did that. But no, I mean this is a cheaper solution to a problem that's a cheaper solution to other problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. I just sent a video over. This is like early on. So
right here.
This video is early on testing fucking bombs.
Whoa!
Is he okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. Just shake it off. Rub some dirt on it.
Oh, he's in pieces, dude.
But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, whoever thought, let's test these ordinances with live ordnance on here versus
translator.
Damn,
what the
dude.
fuck are they saying?
Yeah,
there?
see translation down at the bottom.
He gone.
That might
He
actually.
dead. Don't look
So
at
when
picture.
Japan uses piezoelectric tiles to convert people's footsteps. No, this is
that has nothing to do with
that.
people up to
That's
the
one of the tricks they use to get these on there. They're like, well, if
That's
we put something else,
a video of a guy dying.
But imagine like early on in testing this shit, you're like, no, just use live ordnance.
Yeah.
You're like, why? Could we just put a tennis ball on there first and see if it works? We can maybe play catch with the dog instead of fucking blowing me up.
But you get like a mothership that's got hundreds of thousands of these tiny drones and fly it over an area. It could wreak havoc.
And imagine with
Absolute
AI built into
havoc.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be stuff
it's going to
like that.
happen.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely, it's
That's
gonna
what
happen.
we're looking at in warfare.
It's not long off
Well,
either.
remember when Ukraine did that operation to hit all those targets within Russia?
Oh, with the drop box or the container box.
Yeah.
or
So
whatever
what
it
they
was.
did is
Yeah.
they made these
Brilliant.
Like,
they delivered through Amazon or something
Yeah.
like that. They just fucking delivered a package.
So what they did is they had like 3 or 4 semi trucks with
brilliant.
these trailers on them, or maybe they were box trucks.
Yeah,
I don't know which, but they had them set up in such a way that they just looked like moving vehicles that were going to place to place to deliver packages. Blah blah blah. So they had set them up, I think, either just inside Russia or just outside the border, and Russia didn't even fucking flinch. They didn't notice it. They didn't see anything.
Oh, it's because it's something you see every day out. You know.
And then I think they used fiber optics on top of it.
They had to.
So Russia's defenses had no way of stopping it.
Yeah.
And what each one of these trucks did, kind of like your idea where, you have the mothership.
Yep.
These were motherships. And what they did is when they first got into position, the tops came off of these things and just line after line of drones pops up out of the top and then takes off.
Crazy.
And they ended up hitting.
They made the shape of a dragon first. Did a whole sky show.
And then did a knight slaying the dragon.
Big old middle finger.
Yeah.
Fuck Putin and blow it up. Yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah,
it was brilliant, man. That's crazy.
They ended up with this small amount of fucking money put into that, which was probably still a lot of money.
Oh, sure.
You know, it's probably like $400,000 or $500,000 worth of drones and munitions and shit like that. They ended up doing, I don't know, hundreds of millions of dollars in damage.
Yeah, Putin was pissed about that one.
Oh, yeah. It was, and the thing is,
this is when they were doing peace talks as well.
Yeah, and he also, I think, started blaming us, I mean, where are you going to get the intelligence from? It is probably all coming from us.
Probably from us, yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking wild the way war is now.
I agree.
It is so fucking crazy.
Granted, less soldiers, the better, but...
Yeah, but the problem is, dude, I've seen so many bad videos.
I've seen quite a few too.
One just came through my reels yesterday, I think, and I've seen it before, but I didn't. You know, it's been a long time. A Ukrainian soldier who had just been blown up in a drone strike. He's alive. He's okay-ish.
Okay-ish.
But you can see both hands are completely fucked. Like literally, it took off all the skin and tissue on almost all of his fingers. So all you see is basically bone and ligament.
Yeah.
And he's trying to go through his pockets to get to a tourniquet because he's bleeding on his leg pretty bad. And I mean, just the effectiveness of drones.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's
see this one? I think
so
we might have showed
insanely
this one on the
effective.
show. I'm not 100%.
Maybe.
Let's not vet it first. Let's just fucking watch and see what happens.
Check it out. Let's see it.
No sound, unfortunately. And I don't know if I can zoom in on that or not, but he's trying to surrender right there.
There's so many of the try to surrender.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them too.
Good night.
And that's the thing that sucks, dude. Is like,
no bullets.
How do you surrender to a drone anyway? I've seen it happen.
It does happen. I saw one where this guy surrendered, and the drone followed him to basically follow him. He's like his hands up, and it's following him, and it's like guiding him to the enemy lines and stuff, and he's like, and the drone just like getting closer, like basically like pushing him along. Almost.
I watched one like that. The guy was injured and had to fucking run. I think it was like almost a mile to get to the place to surrender. It was a Russian soldier, Ukrainian drone, and. Like it would shake its head when he was like, "Can I surrender?" And they're like, "Yes."
Yeah.
And then like, "Follow me," and he had to actually follow it through an artillery barrage that came after him.
Woo!
He was already injured, so he's fucking falling down all the time because his legs got fucked up. I mean, it's just fucking wild. But luckily he survived.
One Reddit. I don't know how safe this one is, but we're gonna watch this one.
Sometimes they're safe. This guy's got a shovel.
Looks like he's trapped.
He flips it off.
Like, fuck you, dude.
It's like, what are you gonna do?
I'm already
fucked up
barbed wire.
Yeah,
there's
concertina
the drone,
wire.
Just watching him.
Drone's just floating there.
Just fucking with him, dude.
Well, that's the thing, dude. They do fuck with people.
Yeah.
They're like, this is the only fun I get.
Yeah.
He keeps flipping it off.
It's good that that's a universal signal.
He's like, all right, you got me. Fuck
you.
Oh,
Jesus, man.
Yeah, that guy is fucking toast.
He's like, dude, I was just trying to get the wire off of you.
Right?
Jesus, man.
Damn.
Well, remember the video we watched on here of the North Korean soldiers trying to take out that drone, and the drone fucked with them enough to where it flew in between them, and one of the soldiers shot the other one, and then it killed the fucking last guy?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, 2 guys for 1, and the other guy's not even near him.
We just watched the guy die.
Yeah, we've done that a few times.
There's one video I saw where this I don't know if it was a Russian or Ukrainian soldier and drone or whatever, but I don't know which side it was. But the guy, this drone comes at him.
Doesn't matter anymore.
No, this drone comes at him, and it's got like a grenade, and so he lays down on his back, and the drone drops the grenade, and he rolls out of the way, and survives, and it blows up, and he gets away from it.
Grenades anyway. You get as low as you can.
Well, he
sprays out.
Because he lays on his back because he sees it coming over, and he realizes he can't run away from it, so he just lays on his back and waits for the drone to drop the grenade. And right as it drops it, he starts rolling in the other direction. And he survives, gets up, and runs off.
I mean, maybe there might have been another drone. They just
maybe,
didn't show
but
you the
at least
for
for that moment, he survived.
He's like, I won.
Yeah, he thought, quickly, and it worked for the moment.
That Ukraine war has just shown you that like any conflict in the future,
it's
going to be so scary.
Yeah.
So there's a new movie coming out with Nick Cage. I think we talked about.
Is this about drones?
So we haven't talked about it on the show yet. We talked about it before the show.
I thought we should get this preview when that's coming.
So now
out.
This show now this is a horror film, right?
As I understand it, yes, it's the first horror film about Jesus.
I thought The Passion of the Christ was.
That was a definitely horrible movie, but no, this is. We're gonna watch. This is the first time seeing all of us.
Make it larger, real quick there. Yeah.
But yeah, this is the preview for the new Nick Cage movie coming out.
A horror film about Jesus.
Right about the right level.
What awaits us when we turn at last to death? Let my faith endure.
He's Jesus?
No, he's Jesus' father.
Oh.
Faith.
Joseph?
Yeah.
My only strength to bear against the devil itself.
Or maybe he is Jesus.
I mean, why do you need the nail if you already got the other thing holding him
For
up?
years we live in hiding.
No, he is the father. That's Mary.
Driven from every home.
Mary fucking 2 times him with God. What a bitch.
Understand.
Eat it, kid.
He brought it back to life. Cannot contain.
Oh, he brought it to life.
Is he my father?
Wow.
Put that in your mind. Do you want to know a secret? I know one that can free you.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Oh, so that's when
from your
Satan talked to him.
We're from demons.
You were always afraid, greatly afraid.
My faith has been shattered!
Yeah,
classic
great.
Nick
Cage.
I am the adversary. And why am I here?
To torment me.
Yes.
What the fuck was that last name?
FKA Twigs?
Fuck Twigs?
So maybe not so much of a horror, but it looked horror.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks horror-ish.
I don't know if that's going to be
new telling of
good or not.
I don't know. It might be. We'll see.
It looks weird.
Yeah, I don't weird.
Yeah, well, I don't mind weird, but I like Nick Cage.
Oh, speaking of weird, I just saw this movie, the one with Demi Moore.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Substance.
The Substance. That's
a good
awesome.
Movie. Did you watch that after I told you?
I watched it in the theaters when it first came
out.
Okay.
I told you guys all about it.
Yeah,
See, I didn't know.
That movie, I just watched it like not last night, the night before. Man, that was awesome.
It's a fucking crazy movie.
They used
crazy
real effects.
Yes,
that's what I loved about it. They used actual real effects and not. I mean, there was some CGI. They had to use some assistance, but
yeah.
Did you hear how much blood they used? How much fake blood they used for that last scene?
Holy shit!
Barrels and barrels of it. I think they said somewhere around the lines of like
just spraying out like a fucking fire hose.
So would you do that? Would you do that if you had to work or be a week of your young self and then a week of your old self?
I mean, I don't know. The thing is, though, with it, it's like it becomes
36,000 gallons. That's it.
36,000 gallons of fake blood for one cinematic scene.
Wow, and it was glorious.
It
was a weird movie.
You got to also say the full frontal and rear view of Margaret. What's quality, Margaret?
Well, yeah.
Qualley?
The second I watched that, I'm like, oh, Tim's really into this chick. I'm like, you got to know about this. So I sent Tim a text. I'm like, dude, she's naked. Most of the movie.
Perfect. Perfect body.
Oh, absolutely.
God. Look, I wasn't as into her as you were, and then I watched that, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
She's way hotter.
Smoking in that, dude.
And I think it's because the character that you were into was the one from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, she's cute in that
right?
too. Yeah.
And I just didn't feel the same way about that there. In this one, her character's way different
because she's one of the cult members in that one, right? Yeah,
and she's super hot in this movie.
Oh yeah, gorgeous.
Well, I like how they portrayed Demi Moore as well. They gave her that aged look, even when they showed her ass. You're like, ugh.
Yeah,
she still
like
looks.
She still looks good for her.
I was gonna
age,
say
though.
for 62.
That's
she
what I
looks
mean.
Fucking amazing.
The way they captured that too about it, because this was written and directed by a female as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
That the whole.
I'm sure there's got to be racism or something in there. They'll be like, some male in your life made you do this.
They had to, but how they like she was supposed to hiccup with, or that go on the date with that dude and that struggle that she had to try and look as pretty as she possibly could. But yeah, I loved the movie.
I thought it was great, man. Like,
done. And you're right. You know, what would you do? Would you actually? So I mean,
I don't know, man. Well, the thing is, though, what I thought was interesting about it is that how over time, how it's almost like a split personality develops, and it's almost like they become two people.
Each
other. Yes, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
It was super original, man. And these days,
it was definitely
these days original films don't come along.
They don't get
very
made,
often.
is what it is.
Yeah.
They don't get made. They go. Oh, that's not a sequel or a fucking remake.
Or remake, yeah.
And they're like, no, it's not a sequel or a remake. Well, we can't do it because we know what the sequels do for these, and we know what the remakes do for movies that were good already.
Chicken
That's why you
bone
got
she had
Running
in her
Man.
ass, that one scene with the chicken.
Oh,
bone
I
in her
know.
ass.
Yeah,
What the
dude.
Fuck? And Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid,
Yeah, I
man.
fucking
Dude,
love
he
his
was
character.
great. He was great.
Fucking like
My God.
Just the most scummiest
Pretty
Hollywood
girls
guy.
are supposed to
smile.
Yeah, he's just like
God, dude.
egomaniac.
He was so great in
the
that.
shrimp's just making a huge.
Oh, I
fucking
know,
mess.
man. He was just like God, man. You
a
wanted to hate him, but you
he's
couldn't
a
help but just love him.
He's the
you know?
monster in it.
Absolutely.
Right? You know.
What was funny when I watched this in the theaters, right? I go to the theaters to watch it, and there's this old lady couple in front of me, right? And I'm sure they're going to think, they probably with the same expectations I had. I had no idea what this movie was.
Yeah, you don't know what you're walking into.
I heard
That's for sure.
Margaret Qualley nude, and I was there. I had to. So they go to that first scene where she actually first takes the drug and births the second one.
Which is such a fucking
And these old
weird
ladies
scene.
just got the fuck up and laughed.
Did they?
It's like, I'm sure they were thinking like, we're going to see a movie about addiction or something like that.
Right,
Dude,
right.
It's like,
Well,
nope.
When they did that scene, that is not at all what I was expecting.
No.
Nope, neither were we. Like
I was expecting something like she would revert in age and then
That's
have
what
to
I
go.
was thinking.
Yeah.
But no, she births a whole separate
Out of her
person.
back.
And then she has to sew up her old back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like, dude, when that first started happening, me and Savannah were just like, yes, this is
It's
awesome.
Like, what the, well, yeah, because you're into horror.
Oh, yeah, we love horror.
You know, and
yeah.
I know Savannah's into horror.
Uh-huh.
Like that's kind of your guys' thing.
Yeah.
So this did have horror elements
It did.
to it.
Yes.
Actually, I think it might be considered a horror movie.
I mean, it
was a horror
I
movie.
think
Yeah,
it's
it
definitely
has
a
to
horror
be
movie.
a horror
Yeah.
movie, for sure.
It's definitely a body horror.
I could easily
It's definitely
see
body
you,
horror.
I could easily see you arguing against the horror thing in it. I could see
Yeah,
it.
but honestly,
that it's a different thing.
So there's stuff in this that totally reminded me of an old David Cronenberg film. Because
Yeah.
he used to
I don't know
do
who that
like
is.
he used he did like movies like Videodrome, Scanners.
Okay, I know
Scanners. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that one recently as well.
Yeah,
I'd
so
never
like,
seen it before,
and he's
but
done a
it's
bunch
good.
of other movies, but like he always did the body horror stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what it reminded me of is some of his kind of films. The really quirky, weird body horror stuff.
Over
And-
the top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Graphic as fuck. Over the top.
The arm wrestling movie.
Yeah, with Stallone and his son.
Yeah, that was great. Where he's a
yeah.
trucker and he looks like he kidnapped this kid.
Hawk. His name was Hawk.
Hawk. Yeah.
God, that was Jesus. That was.
It was such
I
a
love that
cheesy-
movie as a kid. And
I
I
did, yeah.
go
It's
back
not
to it
good.
now, I'm like,
It's
oh
not
my God,
good.
My dad.
fucking awful.
Yeah.
So I liked it as a kid too. My
Yeah, so
dad,
did I.
me and my dad went to a garage sale once, and the person that put the garage sale on used to own a fucking video rental store.
Oh, really?
So they were selling all their tapes,
Oh, wow.
all of
Shit.
them. So my dad's like, "We're gonna buy a fuck ton of these. Like we bought enough to fill up like a giant cabinet.
Nice.
You know, he spent like $50 and we got like 300.
A whole ton.
We got like 300 movies out of it.
That's awesome.
We got The Warriors. Fucking love that movie.
Oh, The
that
Warriors
movie's
come out
that
to play.
That movie's still fun to watch, and the reason that movie's still fun to watch is because it was so over the top at the time.
But it's still a good movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what I mean though is like it was over the top in its representation of what gangs were.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So because it was so over the top, that kind of can span, any time frame.
Yeah.
Like you could watch it now and be like, I see what they were doing. That's why I can enjoy this.
Yeah.
Versus had they taken that movie too seriously, it probably would be terrible now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. It's definitely a time capsule, though,
yes,
for the 70s.
100%. The roller skating fucking gang.
Yes.
The baseball bat gang.
What the fuck we're just the whores.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just sluts.
Just the sluts that show up and fuck. It's like, all right, now that's a gang.
It's a great movie, though.
I loved that movie.
Yeah, I do, too.
But that's how I ended up getting a ton of movies when I was a kid that I'm like, I never watched.
Dude, you guys, that's pretty cool, man. Being able to like buy up some,
we got lucky.
The stock of
and it was
an old,
so
physical media is such an important thing.
I
think so
I
too.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, as far as VHS though, I mean, I know that a lot of them go moldy and get really bad.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of VHS collectors out there.
There's a guy.
Take it very
the
seriously.
guy that did he was on College Humor. He did a lot of the Batman ones. The redhead guy that's kind of bald.
Yeah.
He has a TikTok
redhead guy
page.
is bald.
Yeah, the bald redhead guy from
I don't know
the
who
Batman
that is.
ones. He has a TikTok page called No Mold. And he all he does is he has literally like bookcases and bookcases full of VHSs.
Oh wow!
And he'll pull one out and say, "This one says this and this. Let's see what it is." Because I guess he did a lot of recordings and stuff. So it's essentially like him recording commercials, music videos or whatever. And he'll play them on his TikTok.
Well, that's the wild thing about videos back then is like once you figured out how to just block the anti-record hole that it had.
Yeah.
You could just record over anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're like, I don't like this movie and nobody in the family likes it. Let's just record the good movie that we want.
And I remember this one of my friends, his dad, he would rent movies and then he'd copy them.
That's what we would do too.
And so he'd pass around tapes all over the neighborhood. We'd all be borrowing his movies and stuff.
Okay, I know that. Yeah, his new shit is actually fucking hilarious.
Matt McCarthy.
Yeah, that's the guy, Matt McCarthy.
So
he's
does.
Got the TikTok
I
with a whole bunch of
recognize him
VHS
now.
ones. He's got a pretty good following too.
There's another group that does this fucking.
But I ID'd him pretty good. Fat, redhead, balding
Kinda
guy.
balding,
Yep.
Yeah, he played Bane in one of them.
Dude, the Bane one is so fucking funny. With the chick.
Yeah.
He's like, but we fucked. She's like, yeah, we fucked, right? She's all, but now you're in me with your knife. And she's like, yeah, I get it. It's a double entendre. I get it. I'm fucking you. I understand. But we made love so many times.
But you know what? One of the things
Ass mouth badge.
So when it comes to physical media, though, what I do like about modern day is there's all these like movie companies now that are re-releasing old films and stuff on like Blu-ray and shit, like with all these new extras.
The fact that we're
shit
getting
like that.
Dogma finally.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm talking about companies like Vinegar Syndrome and Blue Underground and a bunch of others. They're putting out all these movies that some of them didn't even get DVD or Blu-ray releases and were only on VHS.
There's a lot of that.
A lot of them.
A ton.
Yeah.
Because they were never popular enough to continue releasing them.
Exactly.
But they were popular enough to put it out that one time.
Yeah, and some of them ended up becoming cult classics that just never got put up, never got digitized.
Damn,
and everything.
their prices are insane, dude.
There's a ton of movies.
Yeah, I buy stuff from Vinegar Syndrome.
$50,
dude. Yeah, but it's totally worth it because they're like these
the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
They're like
that's fucking crazy.
They're like these special edition ones where they've got all this extra shit on them and unique packaging that they do, like new packaging.
Wow.
Like I just bought this Street Fighter documentary that's like an independent documentary from here, and it like covers the whole history of the Street Fight, the entire franchise, including the movie and stuff. I haven't even watched it yet. I want to watch it, but it's I bought a couple of things from them so far, and I always watch their website, see if there's anything good that I'm that I find
it's
interesting.
A good plug for Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah, Vinegar Syndrome, people, check them out.
Send us a couple DVDs, guys. We'd like to check you guys out some more, for sure.
Vinegar Syndrome's great. Blue Underground's great. There's also Synapse and Scream Factory and Shout Factory.
I'm sure
I am not buying
a couple other MVD video.
VHS, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, but these are all like Blu-rays that they're putting out.
Some TVs can't even plug into that anymore. They
No.
don't even have
the RGB cables and shit. You can get converters though.
Yeah,
they
I
have
had to
those.
do that for my Nintendo 64.
I had to do that for. I bought a one of the little mini Segas.
Yeah,
I had to do that for that. I still need to pull that back out because it has a Altered Beast. Love that game.
I like Altered Beast.
That was a lot of
Sega
fun.
used to make great games.
They did.
And actually, most of their greatest games were arcade games first.
That's true.
Like Altered Beast, arcade game first.
Yeah, that's where
then
I
it
think
went
I
to
remember
console.
seeing it.
One of my other favorite
Sonic
ones
was amazing. I loved Sonic.
Oh yeah, Sonic was great.
I thought that's what sold Sega for me.
Yeah,
Golden.
well, that's what did it.
I used to love Golden Axe.
Well, I thought you were gonna say
Yes.
Golden Eye, but Golden Axe was
Golden Axe was
amazing.
awesome.
They made an arcade one-up of Golden Axe.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Well, they
Because
should.
that was
That's a
another
great game.
arcade game that came to
I
console.
wish I had that one because they don't make that one anymore.
Oh, bummer.
But that would have been great when we were going through and playing all the games on there.
Yeah.
Me and Kevin. So I've got
Kevin and I.
I'm sorry. But anyway, so we got together, started playing Mortal Kombat. We went through Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. And then we said, fuck it, let's just play all the games. So we played like fucking Tubin. That burger game. That
Burger Time.
Yeah, Burger Time.
Yeah.
But the game that we really loved, what that dungeon game? What the fuck was the name of the game?
It was Gauntlet.
Gauntlet was so fun. The cool thing was Gauntlet, we could go in and set up how many lives we had to start it. So we put in like 999
exactly.
each. So, and I have no idea what level we ended on.
I don't remember either.
But I think we obviously got top score because we were the only ones that played it.
Right.
But I think we beat even the top scores that they put
that
on
are already
the artificial ones.
Yeah.
And I mean, we fucking just went through.
Gauntlet was such a great
how
game.
many fucking levels? I have no idea. Because there were different doors you could go through that would skip levels.
Yep.
And then you could go through
different
another door
portals and things
that
like
would
that.
bring you back.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's the one that I really want. And I wish
I hate that they're so fucking small. Give me full side cabinets again, dude.
Well,
you got to get like the extender thing to stand
Even
them up.
then, dude, it's
higher,
just kind of chintzy on me. I don't.
Yeah.
So I wish before my dad died, that Terminator 2 game, I wish I would have got that. Me and my dad beat that again. We actually beat that game in the arcade.
God, Terminator 2 is $600.
It's an expensive game, and it only comes with one fucking
Street
game on
Fighter
it.
is fucking almost 1,000, dude.
But we ended up. Well, that's because that's a limited edition one. That's why there's a limited. There's a limited edition Mortal Kombat one too. It's from Supreme. Whatever, isn't that a clothing company or some shit?
Yeah, Supreme. But it's
Supreme.
Like they had they put Supreme on everything.
So they did a crossover between Supreme and Mortal Kombat, and that was going for like $2,000.
Jeez,
it was fucking crazy. But that Mortal Kombat game, or not Mortal Kombat, the Terminator 2 game, me and my dad beat that in the arcade when I was like, I don't know, 12.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the arcade, he's all, hey, you go to the arcade, I'm gonna fucking go and do this other shit, right? And he comes in to the arcade after he went and did whatever shopping he had to do, and he's like, so what are we playing? I'm like, Terminator 2. I've been playing this for a little bit, you know. He's like, all right, tosses in some money. We go through that money, and he's like, he hands me a 10. And when I was a kid, we never fucking spent money like this, right? Hands me a 10. He goes, go to the machine and get some change. I'm like, okay, are you sure? He's like, yes, we're beating this fucking game. And, I also never heard my dad cuss ever, right? He just didn't do that at home. And so I go in.
He got the bug, man. He started playing. I was like, I got to play. I got to beat this
I
shit.
go in. I get the $10 in coins. We go back. Or I think they were tokens at that. Because I think it was, Aladdin's Castle in the arcade?
Oh, yeah. I remember that place, man. Because they also had Wonderland around here as well.
But I think this is Aladdin's Castle. Because Aladdin's Castle was a chain.
Yeah.
And so we ended up fucking going through and beating the goddamn game, which I've never beaten an arcade game before.
Because they're hard.
Yes. I mean, I've beaten
on purpose.
I've beaten Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But.
And honestly, the Mortal Kombat games, they're hard too.
They actually, so a guy went through with Mortal Kombat 2 and went frame by frame to show you that it cheats.
Oh, for sure it does. I believe it.
The
Even
AI character.
MK2 is one of my favorites.
MK2 is the worst offender out of them.
Is it really?
Yes. So in MK2, whatever button you push, it's already it already goes to the most effective maneuver against it.
Holy shit.
And he proved that if you go to do an uppercut before them, they will still uppercut you before you finish.
I have totally seen it do that before, man.
And
whoa.
So it cheats. And what it does is it'll give you...
The first AI. The original.
Yeah, exactly.
And and we think it's going to be good in the future.
Yeah,
We're like, no, it was already
cheated back in the day.
But the way that the model was set up, and this is how it got people to spend so much money in the arcades, and this is what most arcade games did.
They do.
Is what they did is the first 2 levels, essentially, out of any game.
It suckers you in.
It'll give you a super easy fight on the first one.
Yep.
And it's the same thing with any other game.
Mm-hmm.
The first level is going to be super easy.
Yep.
And you're going to be like, I could fucking crush this thing. The second one will be a little bit harder, and it'll do some things that you're like, well, I didn't think it could do that.
Yeah.
But you can still beat it.
And then once you get to a level,
the third one, it's
4,
fucking done.
Yeah.
Your game
just
over.
goes
It's
fucking
going
all
to
out.
annihilate you unless you know tricks that can trick it.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you beat it past level 2.
Yeah. And yeah,
that's right. God damn it.
Fighting games are notorious for it.
Killer Instinct.
Yeah, Killer
Fucking
Instinct.
loved that game, but
great
god
game,
damn
but
it.
Fuck, play the arcade on that, man. You're gonna get your ass whooped.
My favorite was the skeleton guy. I can't remember his name.
Spinal.
Spinal, that's right. Spinal is fucking awesome.
My guy was Cinder.
Oh, I remember
Cinder.
Yeah. Fucking rock them all, dude.
Yeah.
Saberwolf was
that was the other
Saberwolf
one.
was badass
That was
too.
one of my other favorite ones.
I fucked shit up with Saberwolf.
But
Jax.
Oh yeah.
Was it Jax?
No,
Jax was
no, Jax was in Mortal Kombat,
No,
but there was
but
TJ Combo.
Combo.
That's
right. That's right.
TJ Combo was the black boxer.
Shit up with him too. Yeah, that's right.
But there was other games though. Like that's what they do. They sucker you in for the first level or two, and then they start throwing everything at you.
Yeah, you get fucked.
Yep. And then, but the thing is, at that point, you're so into the game that you just keep pumping quarters in.
My grandfather.
There's a line behind you, which I can't fucking
Oh,
stand.
I know.
Some goober behind you. How much longer?
And
you gotta do this,
dude.
Oh, you gotta do that.
And I remember back when Mortal
dude.
Kombat 1, 2, and 3 came out, I remember going to the fucking arcade, and there were
Lined up.
lines
Yep.
everywhere,
Well,
and like everybody
here.
playing each other, and like that kind of shit was going on.
Same here, but I knew that if I walked up there, I'm like, oh, it's a white dude. Okay, I'll fight this guy. If it's an Asian kid, I'm like, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm done. This kid lives here.
Yes.
I'm not even joking. That every fucking Asian kid that I played against
and he studied
was insanely good.
and they study the game beforehand.
Yeah,
and
they
become
already
experts.
Knew. They already knew about frame rates, frame drops.
They fucking built the game. They
Yeah,
designed it.
right.
That's right. It's in their blood.
You're
They
playing
actually-
next to the kid. He's like, I made this.
He's like, Ed Boon actually hired me freelance to fucking work on the circuitry of this thing. Don't worry, I already did the EBJ codes beforehand, and I've now set it up to where you can't block. You're like, what? How do you do that?
Right. I remember that too in Mortal Kombat, where some people would like remember the like little codes you could put in, the little symbols,
I'm talking about a different one. So there's an
okay.
EBJ, which it stands for Ed Booth something,
right?
And what it was is it's a code.
It's Ed Boon and John Tobias.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what it stood for.
I see. Okay.
Because Ed put it in himself.
He did.
Remember,
okay.
Ed Boon was the one that fucking would put in things for fun.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that put in Reptile, and nobody knew about it.
Yeah.
Nobody. And so the EBJ code that you would put in is like you'd push block 10 times, and then you'd push block over here, and it would actually bring you into the main menu of it. This is how people figured out. Remember Ermac? They thought that was a that was an extra character. It wasn't. Ermac just stood for error macros, right? So people thought that there were other things in there, but it would bring you up a fucking screen that you could go in and actually change stuff in the game, right? So in Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, you could go in and actually open up all the secret characters without having to go through the fucking 80 hoops you had to jump through. I still can't do the code. It's so fucking hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of Reddits about it.
Yeah, it's not easy. Because you got to do...
It's some
like,
deep shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, it's like...
That takes away from the fun of the game.
No, not really. Because if you're able to bring in characters that you want to play as right off the bat, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
You know...
Wow.
You can also change, how... fucking hard the game is.
I never stopped believing that nudalities were real.
I remember those rumors in the fucking 90s.
Yeah. Well, there was also rumors I remember games like Tomb Raider where you could do some weird thing and make your clothes come off.
Jump over the in the bathtub room. You have to jump over the pillar just right and dive in the water. If you don't hit the water,
that's something what it was. Yeah.
She climbs out of the water butt naked.
Yeah.
Those
it was all bullshit.
Cone tits or triangle tits. Yeah, that fucking amazing.
That was the other thing. I remember
big old bush. Yes.
I remember playing that over at
all
my
4 pixels of it
over at my friend's house, and his dad was super into it. So I we would pass it back and forth. If someone died,
that was a fun game. Still
it was fun, but I just didn't understand how into the character my friend's dad was. He was like, man, she's so hot. I'm like, dude, it's like fucking triangles and shit.
Back then it was
polygons.
Back then the polygons were fucking real. It's like, oh my god, she's got a face.
Yeah, back then it looked way better than it does now.
I was gonna say, in my opinion though, even back then Resident Evil had better smoothed out characters.
Well, but that was I mean, I don't think was Tomb Raider on PlayStation?
Yeah. It was PlayStation 1
that
it first came out for. The first 3 were on PlayStation 1.
That's right.
Yeah, and but remember that also it was the CGI one, like the FMV one of Laura that people had posters up in their rooms and shit.
Right, everybody was so into it. It was crazy to me.
Didn't much care for the movie. I mean,
they
had the right actress for it on the first movie.
They should have just picked the actual model for the original Lara Croft model because she is an actress that's in TV shows and movies and stuff. Her name's Rona Mitra.
They make the mistake all the time.
Actually, look her up. Look up Rona Mitra. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say they did the same mistake with Last of Us.
Yeah.
They should have used the actress.
Real actress.
Yeah.
Look up Rona Mitra as Lara Croft. Because she was the original Lara Croft model.
Oh, yeah.
There she is, right there. See?
Yeah, I've seen her in other movies, too, yeah.
Click that, Click that one right there.
This one here?
No, the right there, yeah.
Well, it's like the same thing with the early...
lips for it.
The early...
that's what they modeled Lara Croft off of her.
Well, it's the same thing as the early Mortal Kombat characters. Mortal Kombat was the first one to take live action characters and put them into a game that was successful. Because I think other ones did it, but they were not successful.
Yeah, because they were digitized. Yeah,
but they were the first one to make it a real thing.
But they didn't actually digitize her.
No,
they just used her as the model. Yeah.
In Mortal Kombat, they actually just used the actual digital fucking footprint of them and put it on the screen, and some of the chicks, Carrie Hoskins, I think it's Carrie Ann Hoskins.
Yep, there's the original Lara Croft, man.
Look at those thighs, golly, got tree trunks. That's a stout woman right there.
Mm-hmm. She's got the British accent too, man.
Look up.
Should have the triangle tits though.
Look up Carrie Ann Hoskins, IE instead of Y. But Carrie Ann Hoskins was the second Sonya.
Ariane Hoskins?
That's pretty close.
Oh, man. Didn't get the key. Didn't get the C or the K.
Yeah, and you didn't spell it right. I said IE,
It doesn't
not
fucking matter, dude. That's Carrie Ann.
Oh, so that's the
her.
Original Sonya?
Yeah, that's her.
That's the original one?
Click on her.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
No, go and click on her page. Up top.
Yeah, holy shit, that is I recognize it. Yeah.
That's actually the page? Jesus Christ.
She played Sonya in Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah,
is that
she
right?
was the Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay. She's not looking at her pictures, but you told me not to.
She's in her, mid-50s? And she still looks good.
Oh, I'm not going to do that.
No, but you could go through our actual Instagram to find her. And then you could see all of the fucking things.
Foxy.
Yeah, man, that's
right
cool
there.
as shit, man.
Let's see some of the porn fan art they've made of her.
Oh yeah, I bet.
That's just one.
Brilliant.
But yeah, it's pretty fucking wild that they, like some of these actresses from the fucking old Mortal Kombat actually still look pretty good, which is crazy because they're all in their like 50s.
Well, that's what money does for you, bud.
It helps. It definitely helps.
I mean, you got your own personal trainer. You probably have your own workouts.
Oh yeah, that's part of your job is like just to stay in shape.
When it is your job, it's not hard to do.
No, well, it's still probably hard to do. It's just they're like, oh yeah, money.
How much millions is? Yeah, no problem. We'll be working out of that. 8 hours a day, no problem at all. Yeah. No problem at all.
Yep.
So what do you think, guys? You wanna? We're getting pretty close to.
Well, I thought it was kind of cool, just so we can get through this too, because I love shit like this.
We'll end on destroying vehicles.
Yeah. Badass fucking. These guys are amazing.
Man.
How precise he is with the fucking thing.
Especially at that speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He collects all the glass, throws it over there. This is a guy working like some sort of backhoe with a special piece on it.
Just wait, though. Like I said, it's going to be all AI soon.
And he's taking a vehicle apart piece by piece at a wrecking yard.
Like, well, let's put this radiator over here.
You can tell he's done this before.
Yeah.
A couple of times.
Like, every valuable commodity that's in that vehicle, he's ripping out. Rather than crush the whole thing like they used to do in the past, now they're actually recycling it as best they can.
Well, the other ones that I like to watch are the fucking big shredders.
Yeah, those are cool as fuck, too.
They'll drop a car in there, and you're like, there's no way it's taking that. Or they'll drop something in there that's bigger than the shredder, and somehow the shredder still wins.
Just grabs it and goes. There's a lot of strength in that.
Yeah.
You got workers walking nearby and all that.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's like,
that seat out there. Each thing has its own individual pile as well.
He's like, those workers aren't from OSHA. I don't give a shit.
Don't worry about it.
I know. Look at all the fucking seats that are sitting there in that big pile.
Surgery with that thing, and the strength of it too is also the factor.
The hydraulic jaws on that.
Nothing. It's just eating it.
The car never stood a chance.
Get all the dash components
Dude,
out.
you can see part of the fucking the valves and fucking cylinders.
Format over there. Flip her around, bud.
Damn, dude.
Fucking love this stuff. I can watch this shit for hours.
It is kind of satisfying to watch.
They call it ASMR. I think you already got the engine out of it, though, so that's that part. Maybe.
But like, all right, boys, you can deal with the rest of this.
Oh, stuff
shit,
up with it
he just drops it right over.
He uses the frame of it to sweep up his mess. Like, there we go. Get that out of the way there. Got everything out of there.
It's amazing that was a car a second ago.
That's crazy.
I love stuff like
and he's pulling out all the, like, little He's like, oh, there's some wires.
There's some copper in here, boys. Don't forget that part.
Yeah, you guys can use it to buy your meth, so we can speed that up, too.
This frame tearing apart here so we can get this axle out.
Come on, take the rotors out.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah, get rid of those rotors. Goodbye, rotors.
Clunk. Back axle.
What? There's a spare tire. Get that, too.
That's really impressive, man. Like, just...
Well, that's
taking it apart like it's fucking plastic.
You gotta think about it, Kevin. This is a guy that does this fucking 12 hours
for sure.
a day.
Yeah, I'm
fun
just still.
doing
It's really impressive to watch.
Get the important stuff over there. Yeah, rip that shit to pieces, dude.
This is like watching a crow fucking peck at something.
That's
Absolutely.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Fucking take it into pieces.
It would have been great if the thing flew off and then dropped it to make it softer.
Bring me another.
Crows do.
Bring me another. I am done with this one. Wait a minute.
Just all asbestos on the bottom.
This would actually be like a fun job.
For a while.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, everything gets boring.
Oh, sure.
Save that. That's important. Put that in the important
Grabs the other guy's car as he's driving through.
Wait. There's something in there that I want.
That's a good one.
I would. Yeah, what used to be a car is, 3 minutes later is now...
Wow, I'm sure that's sped up like 5 times, but still...
Oh, yeah.
25 minutes and fucking annihilate a car.
Beautiful, dude.
That's crazy, man.
Well, thank you for watching and enjoying another Skids podcast. Goodbye to everyone. Thank you and good night. Peace.